just ask you that. If you can see this title and you clicked on this video, what is it that's stopping you? Imagine yourself unafraid, no doubts, no fears of the unknown. Imagine yourself reaching your full potential. Now what I'm about to ask you is, why can't you be like that already? What is it that is holding you back? And the answer that we all don't like to hear is simply yourself. It's you that is holding you back. I think that most of us are scared of reaching our full potential because of failing. We are scared to fail or hear opinions of others, or we're scared that we're not gonna succeed. But none of that matters. If you put your mind to something, you have a whole foundation, you have the plan laid out, it is for you. If you're putting action behind it, it is for you. There is no other way. You are not going to fail. I think a lot of us are also too comfortable. Don't let your comfortability cause stagnation. I was stagnant for months, not utilizing the gifts and my purpose that I have here on this earth. You know, when I finally came to my senses, I realized, who else would I want to be? I have my vision, I have my plan, and if you clicked on this video, you have your vision, you have your plan. I think at one point, we all have a burning desire, an obsession with something that we just have to have it. Like, it's called to us. It is written next to our name. What happened to that? What happened to that hunger, that desire? You still have it. It is lingering in all of the doubt and fear and consumption and distractions that you have, that is going on. Because one thing that is going to stop you from going all in is those 4 things: comfortability, distractions, people that aren't for you, and also yourself. But you can get out of that. I got out of it. Look at me. When you aren't utilizing your gifts and the purpose you have on this earth, you are going to be miserable. And I'm not trying to say that to sound mean or just sound like your life is going to be depressing, but if you have a plan and you know it, and you're sitting here on the video games or watching this on the couch and you haven't been doing anything for months, you know it. You know what you have to do. We all know what we have to do. We just don't want to do it because we're comfortable. And we hate being uncomfortable. But you have to be uncomfortable to get what you want. To get something you never got before, you have to do something that you never done before. I think that we hate that. And I hate it. I hate it. But I'm here. I'm here because I want to be the person that I vision myself to be. You have to think, act, and feel like that woman or man you envision yourself to be. And people ask me, how do I adapt this mindset? How do I have this discipline? What else would you want to adapt? Who else would you want to be? Let me ask you that. Let's say that this is you. Option 1. The person that never fulfilled their dreams. The person that tells younger people, oh, I wish I would have done this at your age. Yeah, I wasted my life. Everyone chased their dreams, and I'm just sitting here because I was too lazy to get up and work. I was too lazy. I regret my life. I regret my choices. I regret my decisions. I regret not utilizing my time wisely. I regret not going the extra mile when I had the energy to do so. Okay? Option 1. Option 2. I fulfilled my purpose and utilized my gifts and passions on this earth. I help people. It doesn't even have to be that. That's mine. This is me. But I'm saying for you, I worked on myself. I got my mindset right. I got my goals right. I became the person that I envisioned myself to be because I put in that work. Which one would you want to be? Ask yourself that right now. Which one would you want to be? That is exactly how you adapt this mindset and cultivate yourself into this new person that you want to be. Going all in. There is no other way. There is no other person or thing that you would want to be. You're going to start creating instead of consuming. You don't want to be this person. You don't. There's no other way, and you know that. Going all in doesn't just help the physical and mental aspects of your life. It actually helps you see life in a different light. When I finally went all in myself, I seen the world in a completely different way. The way that I react to things that are not in my favor, I didn't pay attention to them. Why am I putting my focus on that? That's not my life. I don't care what's going on over there. I know that this is me, and I'm putting in the work, and I'm gonna get there. You know, one thing about going all in, your mindset is going to be doing a 360. Like, you become stronger mentally, physically, and spiritually. Especially when you're with the Lord. But you start seeing the world in the lens that you create for yourself. So before, when I was sitting on the couch laying on my ass all day, I wasn't doing anything with my life. I stopped making videos. I stopped producing content. I started consuming and not creating. The way that I was seeing the world, horrible. Nothing was going in my favor. Nothing was working for me. So when I went all in, you know what happened? Beautiful things started happening. Powerful. I felt powerful. You know, the way that I was illuminating my mindset and my values into the world, people started reflecting that back to me. That's the amazing thing about going all into yourself. People can see that you're working on yourself. People can see that you respect yourself. People can see that you are going to become that person. If you're working hard, they can see the light that is inside of you when you are going and working all in on yourself. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Those 3 areas. Now, this also affects your decision making and the reactions to the things in your life, like I just said previously, but I'm going a little deeper into it. You know, I used to be a very angry person. Like, if someone tried to come at me with rudeness, I would match their negativity. I would mirror their negativity, and I would just see the world in a negative way. I'd be like, why is this person so rude? But now that I work on myself in every aspect, it is never like that. You don't feel the need to mirror anyone's energy anymore. You are in your own energy. You are in your own world, basically. And I'm not saying to connotate a different reaction every time or to be artificially positive. What I'm saying is, view the world how you want to see it. Be the person that you want to be and envision yourself to be in this world, so the world can reflect that back to you. Then you will see a different light in all areas of your life. Just stop wasting your own potential. There's so many things that flourish and prosper once you really work on yourself. And I'm talking about your inner self. That will reflect back onto the outer you. And before, I used to try to work on my outer self before even working on my inner self all the time, because I felt like looks and all of that really mattered the most. But it's about your mindset and how your heart is. Most importantly, how you treat people. I think that there comes a time in our lives where we are all like, what am I doing with my life? And we have that moment, but we don't act upon that moment. We have that realization, and we keep it back in the back of our heads, in the back of our memory. Once you have a thought like that, you already know to stop playing with your life. You know. I've had so many thoughts like that, and I just reflect back on my life and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm so behind. But you know why you're behind? You don't put any action behind those thoughts. What you do is you overthink about those thoughts. You overthink instead of taking action. And the reason why you feel so behind is because your mind is just... There is no thoughts or no words to be said when you already know you need to work on yourself. When you know you need to lock in. When you know you need to go all in. All there needs to be doing is action, 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 action. Nothing else. And I know a lot of us struggle with negative thoughts and reoccurring thoughts. I'll tell you this. When you struggle with that, self-talk is your most powerful tool that you can use. Talking to yourself will help you in so many ways that you will discover. And I'm not just saying, oh, you are great, you are positive. No. Actually, writing down your emotions and letting them out on paper. Journaling your emotions. Reflecting back and seeing how you're growing as a person. You know, those thoughts will go away. Talk to yourself. Write down your emotions. And take action. Because one thing that really helps with thoughts is going to the gym. Working on yourself. Being physical. It's like a de-stressor. You feel good about yourself. You're going to feel good about yourself when you're going all in on yourself. I think that's a key component also in this. Because anyone who is struggling with that, this is going to help you. And I know it from firsthand experience. But really, those thoughts aren't even you. Those thoughts aren't the way that you think. Those thoughts aren't even a part of you. I think most of the times we think that the things that we say and we think are a part of us, and they are not a part of you. So it's okay. Anyone who is doubting themselves or is feeling some type of certain way with their thoughts, they're not you. They're not your thoughts. And it's okay. You can recreate your mind, all the thoughts that you're having, not even yours. Think of it as a flowing river. There's so many in there. You just gotta let it pass by. Let all the thoughts pass by. And that's how I think of it. And it's helped me throughout these months. I used to struggle so bad with reoccurring thoughts. If I told y'all wouldn't even believe me. It would be every second of every single day. It was like a living nightmare. You know what? And I already have a video on that, so if you want to listen to more in depth about that, go to that video. Who do you envision yourself to be? How do you want to show up in a room? Do you want people to respect you? How do you want people to view you? These 4 questions, you know the answer to. And if you want people to respect you, go all in yourself. Because most importantly, that's you showing yourself that you respect yourself. I was lazy. I was not doing nothing. Already told y'all that. I was not respecting myself. Anyone who is in that position right now, I want to let you know it's okay, but it's time to get up. It's time. It's time to start taking action. It's time to start letting those creations flow back in your head. It's time to start letting those ideas and projects that you left starting to prosper. It's time to get back up. You know, the way that you want to view yourself and envision yourself, you can't just visualize it. You gotta be that person. You gotta be him or her. Stop living in your own comfort. The world is never going to be the way that you want to be it by being the person you don't want to be. Be the person that you desire to be. And don't just be like, oh, I'm gonna be that person one day. Nah, claim it. You are that person. You are that man. You are that man with the business. You are that woman with the clothing brand. You are that woman that does this. You are that man that does that. Speak on your life. Speak on it. Don't just take action, but also speak behind it. Claim it. Okay? I hope this video helps someone out there. And I will be back. Because I'm here. You know, it feels good to be back and talking, and I love y'all. I'm gonna post videos every week. The way that I go all in is by being authentic, being myself, creating and expressing myself. That is my purpose. Find your purpose. If you already have it, act on it. Love y'all.